thing on my...
Oh, yeah.
Hi! Good morning! I didn't realize it would move that fast. How are you all? I'm Terri.
I'm Diana.
And we are For the Stitcher Soul.
God, it's been so long.
It feels like it's been forever. Yeah, absolutely. So today is January 31st, my son-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday, James. He's not working, but he's not watching, but happy birthday, James, anyway. We are still closed for inventory right now. We reopen on Saturday with an event called Pattern Adoption Day.
And
so
we had fun
last year. They asked me to redo it. So yeehaw. Yes. Excited to do it. Basically, people bring me stuff because they don't want it in their house anymore and they're looking for a home. So me not being able to say no to anyone for pretty much, oh, sure, I'll take it. Well, you got bins and bags and, so.
Tripping over.
December before, because we did it last year, when we reopened. So the December before, I was trying to figure out how I could, what I could do to help rehome these poor, lonesome charts and items. And I was laying in bed one night and I was thinking, I love Steve Caparizzo. He's the weatherman on Channel 10 up here. And he is a big animal activist. And he features what's called Pet Connection. And Pet Connection does things like pet adoption days. And I was laying in bed and I was thinking, because they need to get their forever homes. And I was thinking, well, I need to get forever homes for these charts. Well, maybe not forever, but I do need to get new homes for these poor, lonesome charts. So that's how Pattern Adoption Day was born. I modeled it after Steve Caparizzo's Pet Adoption Days. So last year we hosted the first one, and for $25, we feed you lunch, and then you come in and you can take as many charts or items off the table that you would like. And some people even sit and stitch for the day. They come for the day, and we have a great time. Last year, I had a smorgasbord of soups. And this year I narrowed it down because hands down, everyone loved the broccoli cheddar soup that I made over everything else. So this year we're featuring broccoli cheddar soup, homemade bread, and the other favorite that my folks love, hermits, my hermits. So I have a lot to do on Friday because I have to make the soup and I have to make hermits. So we will be, as well as finishing up inventory, which that's why we've been closed for the last 2 weeks. So we're trying to get inventory finished up. We will be prepping for the Pattern Adoption Day on Saturday, and we are excited and looking forward to it.
It's a lot to do. I forgot when we did it last year.
Yeah.
All the stuff we had to do it all.
What?
We had to put the tables up.
Oh,
we
yeah,
had to sort all the stuff.
And do inventory at the same time, because inventory is not easy either. You have to count every single item, including measuring fabric, which we still have to do. So it's definitely a chore. Fortunately for us, we have some great friends who came in and have been helping us with it. So we are getting it close to being done. I still have a lot of computer work to do to finish it up, but the counting itself is done, except for the fabric, which we will get done today. So we will be doing that. But we didn't want to go more than a couple weeks without bonding with our friends and having coffee. So the store, as I said, is closed. Our normal hours are Wednesdays and Saturdays, 10 to 4, Thursdays, 12 to 4:30. We usually have open stitch night on Wednesday, 6 to 8, but the last couple of weeks we have not had it because we've been hustling our butts trying to get inventory done. But that will resume next week. And then we also usually have Saturday open stitch. So if you wanted to come in and stitch, but we are hosting the Pattern Adoption Day. So that will be going on this Saturday. But if there's nothing going on, you're always welcome to come in. And if you want to come in on a Wednesday or Thursday during the day, you're welcome to come in then too.
We've had a
Because
couple ladies come in.
we
on
love
Thursday.
visitors.
Mm.
So I was supposed to go to Massachusetts to see my princess, and I couldn't go, and I cried and cried and cried because we had snow on Sunday, and of course it was supposed to start in Massachusetts, and then it was supposed to work its way to us here, so I could get there, but getting home was going to be a challenge, and I couldn't stay overnight because I had to work on Monday. Fortunately, I cannot retire yet.
What time did it start in Massachusetts?
In the morning.
Did it start in the morning?
Yeah, it started in the morning. So I was going to be fighting snow all the way home, and the snow was heavier in the Berkshires, and I have to go right through the Berkshires to get home.
It's not only that, it's just too stressful because you're like,
white knuckle driving home because you're afraid you'll slip and no. So I had to cancel, and I was very, very sad. But it looks like Larry will get to go this weekend because our other granddaughter, Abby, James's daughter, has her first gymnastics competition.
oh,
So he's going to go for that. And they'll probably celebrate James's birthday this weekend as well. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But I don't know when I'll get to see the princess. Libby said something about trying to make an overnight during February school vacation, but we'll see. Depends on weather.
School vacation in February?
Yeah, there's February school vacation and April school vacation. They get a week in February and a week in April.
Oh wow!
April spring break.
I was just going to say, my time with the boys is pretty much set.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's always after they come home from school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pick Vincey up from the bus anymore. So now I don't know if they're in, you know what I mean? I don't need to know their days, vacations and stuff.
And the other thing with, so Maddox was sick at Christmas time, and we didn't get to see Maddox for like a month because he was sick or we were sick or, Well, we get a call from PJ. Thursday and Friday last week, he was running a fever.
PJ?
No, Maddox. Maddox was running a fever, which is not a good thing.
No.
So PJ had thought about taking him to urgent care over the weekend, but he hates going there because they're not pediatricians. They don't know anything about Maddox. And so he waited until Monday morning. And they took him. He has pneumonia.
Oh.
So.
Oh, jeez.
The poor kid. So now he's on antibiotics and nebulizer treatments, and so hopefully the kid will be better. But he's been prone since his first Christmas. He wasn't even a year old. Christmas Day, he had to have a bronchoscopy.
Poor kid.
And that's a whole nother story we won't get into. But suffice it to say, the kids had respiratory problems since that day. So,
because Vince is very susceptible. He gets walking pneumonia, I think is what they call it.
Well, Maddox has gotten croup in the past, but before Christmas, he had flu. He had not RSV, but the other one, and croup. So he was really sick before Christmas. So I don't think he ever really recovered from that. And I think he's had a couple of weeks and, Now he's.
I feel bad. You
I
gotta,
hate it when kids are sick. It's
yeah.
awful. It's absolutely awful. So anyhow, that's what's new with me. What's new with you?
Not much. Erica's birthday was Monday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Not really. You know what I did do?
What?
I completely ripped my sewing room apart. I was trying to find stuff.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it. And the more I couldn't find it, the more frustrated I got.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get that frustrated, you just pull everything out.
You just throw it in the middle of the room and you start digging through it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's just like the table I use was full. The counter I used was full. So then I had the brilliant idea, start throwing. So I went upstairs and got some reusable bags. And I started putting stuff in bags.
Okay.
Thinking I'll go through it and whatever.
Right.
Now I've got a wall of bags all over the place.
You know what you should get? You know those fabric bins we have?
Actually, you're going to laugh. He goes to me, and I didn't hear anything. He comes in with this huge box, and I go, "What's that?" He goes, "Here, you need it more than I do." And it was the shelf that you have over here, that silver metal one. He goes, "Here, you need it more than I do." So he gave me a shelf. So now I said, "Oh, great. Not only did I take all the stuff off the shelves that I already have, now I'm like, so now the stuff is kind of spilling out all into the hallway."
Well, you've seen what my craft room looks like.
It's in the kitchen now. And if you don't think I could find things before, I can't find things remotely now. So I cleaned out.
So you need 2 weeks to yourself just to go through and organize your craft room. Yeah.
Well, what I did.
Good morning, Paula.
What I did yesterday.
Good morning, Celine.
I did my threads. I just put. I had 6 of white. I had 6 310s. I had a handful of 321 because we just got past Christmas. So I had all the reds, the whites, and the greens, and they were all out. And then what I did was I just put them on floss drops and said, "Oh, I'll use it all up." Well, I have it's on my door, and it's a 4-rack system, and all the classic color works, all the Weeks, the Gentle Arts, and the Sullivans are all on those racks on the door.
Right.
Well, I can't fit anything on that anymore. So I said, "Gee, why can't I fit anything?" And then I come to find out so what I did was I took all the 300s out and I just consolidated them all onto, because I used the big
cards. Use those big kitty cards.
The kid from when the boys used to play Old Maid and their flashcards for the counting.
Yeah.
And rather, they were old and nobody's going to want them. So I just punched holes all. I had 321. It's the whole side and the whole bottom. It's all holes. So rather than use the one and just leave it out, I didn't. I just grabbed another one and I just kept grabbing. So rather than put it in the bin where I have multiples, that would be too smart. So I just kept putting them on floss drops. So now I've got a whole thing of them. So
you got plenty to kit up new projects.
So what I did was, and this is terrible. This is really, really bad. And the only reason I'm even going to remotely say anything is because I know Vince isn't watching today.
But he might watch later.
No.
Okay.
No, he's not going to. I'm going to tell you right now, Vince isn't going to watch this one.
Okay.
What I did.
You're going to delete it, are you? What did you do?
What I did was when I started pulling stuff out last year, around this time, Joann's had the buy one, they had the 70% or whatever it is on the boxes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. I found 3 boxes. Oh, and you know what was in those 3 boxes?
Floss.
No.
Fabric.
Patterns.
Oh,
kitted up patterns.
Oh,
So that means when I say kitted up, that
means
means fabric and floss and the pattern already kitted up. And it was like the biggest box you could get. I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't have said that. And it's funny because when I opened the box, instantly, I turned to the door to look
see
in the door.
if he was there.
He was standing there watching because he kept saying to me, "Do you need help moving stuff around?" And I go, "No, I'm going to just try and organize a little bit first." Well, it was a good thing because I have 3 of them.
Oh, I have
3.
one, but I have multiple projects started.
I was
not
like,
as many as Jessie Marie, but I have a few.
Was like, oh my!
I could compete with the cereal starter, or well, no, maybe not, because I think Darlene comes a close second to the cereal starter, if not surpasses.
Well, I counted my whips.
Yeah,
for whatever, I mean, and let me just tell you.
I mean, I got a whip from 1988.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
not that bad.
I have a whip from
88,
89 that I haven't finished yet. It's the sweetest little country folk art angel. I just need to get it finished.
I'm going to seriously have to go through 3 very discreetly downstairs, probably actually I'm thinking Super Bowl Sunday.
He'll be glued to the TV
upstairs, so I'm safe. So I probably, but when I was going through it, I was like, oh, and then I just put them all in a different order again, like I shuffled them all.
Oh, so you could participate in Whip Go.
Yes. But can I also say, a lot of the patterns, they're like 98% done. Like one of them, all I have to do is they're little like flowers where it's just like a white in the middle, like the middle of the flower. Mm-hmm. It's like like a daisy with the center. Mm-hmm. That's all I have to do is just that one stitch in the center, and it's around the border, and it's done. What? An hour max? And it's been in there, and I looked at it because I have a little thing a card on it. Mm-hmm. It's been sitting in there since 2022.
Oh, wow.
And can I just say, that's my second oldest whip.
So I guess you better get that done.
Yes.
And get that off your plate.
Yes. But I counted my whips.
Yeah.
Because they're in bags. I only have 12.
Only 12?
Only 12.
Wow.
But they're all stuff like that where
I just have one little thing to finish
it, and then I was like, oh, I want to start this, and I squirrel.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So, but I had a box, but that's in a box, one of the boxes, and then I had the little, because I like to take little motifs out of patterns that I do.
Yep.
I had a whole bunch of little pillows.
Oh, yeah.
So I did those. I finished those, simple finish. They went in a basket and never to be seen again until one of the nieces.
Paula says if she did a real deep dive, she'd probably find a couple from the 80s and 90s. Yeah. I like I said, I have that one that's I have so many things that I need to do between, and most of them I start because they're shop models, and it's like I get partway through it, and then something else comes along, and that gets put aside because I got to get this done. And of course, the day job's killing me. The day job is just killing me.
It's hard because it's like a fine line. You want to, like, for me, so what I wind up doing was instead, because I am participating in WIPCO, which we have to pull the number for February.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
So
thanks for the reminder.
What I did do was the 12 that I had, the bigger, like I have a Kathy Barrick Halloween one that it's like maybe not like 40% done. I put that on twice.
Yeah.
To fill out the month.
On my board,
yeah.
I have this year what I did was I have select pieces I want to work on, and they're on there 3 times.
Oh,
So I have the increased chance of working on them more than once in a year.
well, that's what I figured. I'm only going to do one number.
Because I
then
only
that's
get
the
a
whole
chance
month.
to work. I only get a chance to do any stitching if I'm caught up with work here in the shop and I'm sitting here, because we're open, and I might be able to work on something if there's nobody here. Or I do try and get some stitching done on Wednesday evenings when we have open stitch.
Night.
I try and get something, and then depending on how things go, on a Saturday, if nobody's, if it's not busy, I might get a couple stitches in, but I don't get a dedicated time. The last time I had dedicated time to sit and stitch was when I was sick with COVID a couple weeks back. And I actually I started instead of working on a project that I already had, I started a new one. I wanted to do Hollyberry.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that.
Then Saturday, I got a little, the Saturday, the 20th, I got a little bit of time to sit down and start stitching on the Stitch Along Christmas Parade.
Oh, I
haven't had a chance to pick it up since, because I've been between the day job, which I need to get rid of. I need to get rid of that day job.
I haven't picked it up.
It doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't bring me joy anymore. When I was 4, I told my mom that I wanted to be a nurse so I could fix people's boo-boos. Well, all I can say is 45 years into my nursing career, I am ready to be done. I'm tired. It doesn't bring me joy anymore like it used to. And I just need to move on. Fortunately, it doesn't pay me, it pays a good amount of money because I've been doing it so long that it pays the bills, So,
yeah,
but I gotta find a way to get rid of it. Just gotta. So, because then I might have a little bit of extra time to actually work on some of these shop models that I've started.
Oh, would you ladies like to see what's new in the shop?
Let's start with Ornament of the Month for January. Here's the models. Still available. This is the this year we chose to do Ornament of the Month a little bit different than usual. So we're offering a non-Christmas ornament option and a Christmas ornament option. And we're allowing you to choose the fabric that you want to stitch on. So if you're an Aida stitcher, the kit includes Aida. If you're a linen stitcher, it includes linen. The kit still is $25 a month. Comes with everything you need to complete the ornament, just as it has in the past. This month, January featured JBW design. So this was the non-Christmas, and it does come, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some glitter inside it. It comes with some glitter and everything you need. My bow's cockeyed, but it comes with everything you need to make it. And this is the Christmas one,
which is my favorite. I love vintage Christmas.
And it comes with the fabric. We're using Atomic Ranch fabric. So this one is not Atomic Ranch. This one is dyed by Terri. I dyed this myself, and it's a beautiful color.
Oh, show them the back.
And then the back features snowflakes. And this one, believe it or not, is the same fabric, but the back side. thought it was beautiful.
Actually, it
Either
does.
side is gorgeous.
It does. It looks like a hillside.
It's got green and then the blue in it. It was beautiful. It's like, oh, I'm going to use the same, just swap it around. So
Okay.
that's ornament of the month. Now, if you don't want to commit to the subscription, which is a separate product, you can purchase by the month. You can get one or you can get both. It's entirely up to you. So you can go in to the website and you can order your ornament. So that's that. We have new colors in. We just got in some new colors of Weeks and Classic Colorworks. So we'll be getting those. We literally just got these in. So we'll be getting these all set and put up on the shelf, ready for purchase on Saturday.
Or as I like to call it, bag of thread.
This is the bag of thread. So we got that. And we do have a couple of new charts. Now, remember, we're not getting a whole lot new because Market is coming. And the designers have started putting out sneak peek pictures. So your favorite designers, you might start seeing them putting pictures out. We haven't got the purchase information yet, but you can let us know. If you see something, you need to tell us the designer and the name of the chart. We'll make a list, okay? And then we can send you an invoice with your request for your purchase request. As soon as we start getting the wholesale information that we need, we're going to start loading it up. There's going to be a separate page on the website for Market pre-order. So you'll be able to go right to the website and be able to click on things that you want. We're going to try and keep up, but there's hundreds of designers and they put out multiple charts at Market, most of them. So if for some reason you don't see it on the website, on the pre-order, send us an email or give us a call and tell us, listen, I saw this. This is the designer. This is the name of the chart, and I want it. And we'll work on getting all that taken care of. Our hope is that we will be able to take pre-orders until, let's see, where's February? Till
actually probably right up to maybe Saturday, the 24th.
Yes.
The 24th.
So February 24th, because we have to get pre-orders into the designers before, I think they said the deadline, some of them are the 27th. So we need to get our pre-orders into these designers as soon as possible. So, after we leave, there's no way in heck we can keep up, and there's no guarantee we can get the chart. We can try, but there's no guarantee. So we plan on leaving February 28th, which is the Wednesday, and then I'm fortunate enough to be able to teach a class to other store owners featuring a brand new design from New York Dreamer. And I'm really excited about it. I can't show it just yet, but as soon as Etsy posts information about it, I will be happy to show you what the new chart is, and I will show you the model. We actually have to make 3 models because we are using Atomic Ranch fabric, and Mike and the gang have offered to put a model in their store as well. So we're really excited about this. In fact, I have to do some ordering today to start getting stuff pulled together. So anyhow, we will do the same as we did last year. We will do a little quickie Facebook Live
most likely
every
from
so
Dunkin'
often.
Donuts.
Absolutely from Dunkin' Donuts, because I know where just about every Dunkin' Donuts is on the way to Nashville.
Yep.
Everyone.
They're programmed into her phone.
Yep. So
and they pop up.
And with my navigator.
Oh God. No. I am not. No.
We have to rely on Waze because she almost got us killed last year.
No.
But we will bring you along as we did last year. We will try and be better about doing more lives while we're there. We weren't as good last year. We'll have to put a timer or something every so often to remind us that we gotta do a live so that we can show you what's going on, and because it's a lot, it's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun.
Maybe because we showed, like last year, one of the things that we did do was we showed we put it all on the couch, all the pack, but maybe this year that might be some of the things that we show the actual picture. You know what I mean? The pattern. And so it's in our hot little hands.
Yep. So it's a lot of fun. But as I said, a lot of work. And fortunately for me, the first year I went, I needed recovery when I got back. The second year I went, it was a challenge. And I won't say anything more about that. Last year, it was fun. We had a great time.
Yes, it was fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I promised to be good this time. Vince already gave me the sit down and talk on it.
How much money do you have tucked away?
Oh my God. Because we were just talking about that. Because we had the boys yesterday. And we were talking and I said, I forget how we got on the subject, and my oldest grandson had said to me, well, you weren't here last year, and we were talking about we didn't get a lot of snow, and I said, last year when Terry and I left for Nashville, it snowed when we were there. Do you remember we had the power outage, the whole 9 yards? And Vince's comment
when he got the ding, ding, ding.
Vince's comment was, and both boys are in the back seat going, ding, 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 ding.
Good morning, Patty. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Paula says, is Vince ready for the dings? Hopefully there won't be a power outage.
No, well, can I also say, and what I had said to Vince was, it's fair play. When he makes a purchase, it dings on my cell phone now when he makes a purchase.
Good.
So, because that's what I had said to him.
Tit for tat.
Why is it that I only get the dings? Why? And not only does it dings on his phone, plus it dings on the laptop, it dings on his computer. And it's like, oh my God. And I go, you don't do anything. Because he'll say to me, what did you buy? Did you go online and buy something? And I'm like, no, like that. And he'll say, oh yeah. I remember now. And I stop, and I just usually I don't pay attention to him. And this time I just happened to stop and I said, what's this? You bought? He goes, no, I just got a magazine subscription. And I'm like, and I've been begging you to get mine, and you got yours? I said, oh no. So I made stop.
Tit for tat. You bite my dog, I'll bite your cat.
So now when he uses the debit card or the credit card or anything, and let me just tell you, he got hacked. The poor guy got hacked again. Again.
Wow.
This man, every time. I'm telling you, if we don't get hacked every 3 months with his debit card.
Why are you using a debit card and not a credit card?
Because I don't like credit card. It scares me.
Debit cards, they can wipe out your bank account. At least with a credit card, you're not obligated to pay that if you didn't make a purchase.
It's linked to only one account, and that one account is only it. So
see, I won't use my debit card. I have in an emergency, but I don't like to use my debit card because if someone steals that information, they have access to my checking account because it's linked directly to my checking account. And it's like, no.
Oh, see, the
that's why I use a credit card for everything online.
Every time, because Vince has the ding on, So when he does it, he knows where I spent the money and he knows how much I spent because it instantly comes on regardless. And there's a
well, it's a good way to track and keep yourself in check. Absolutely. But I'm so afraid that, you know, my debit, my checking account, if that ever got hacked, it's like, yeah, I'd rather them hack my credit card, because if I don't make the purchase, the credit card will not hold you responsible as long as you let them know I did not make that purchase. I was hacked. Someone stole my information. They will reissue you a new card, and that you are not held responsible for those purchases that you did not make, which is why I do it that way.
Yeah. See, Vince's, I have to say, I don't have.
You can also get yourself into a lot more trouble with the credit card.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can you see me with the credit? Oh my God.
Well, you have seen me with the credit card.
There's two places. Yes. Market is not one of the places I want to be. Oh my God. That's
why we go with the list, and we're very careful because you can go hog wild and get yourself into some financially deep trouble.
That's why I didn't use my credit card when I went. I used my debit card because
you knew that would control you.
Yes, it kept my feet to
the
moments,
fire.
It didn't. At moments, it got away. It got away.
All right. So moving right along. We do have some new charts. They are not in the system yet, but they will be available come Saturday. We have the new Kitty Christmas from Sister Lou Stitches. There were several people who wanted that. So we got that in. We got from Artsy Housewife, we got a real pretty one.
Oh, I love this one.
Called Lovely Dove.
This one. I think this is a series, isn't it? I believe it is.
Maybe. This is a new designer for us. We're trying to bring in new designers. So if you see a designer that we don't carry, let us know, and we'll look to start bringing some of them in. We also got this from Shepherd's Bush, and we're actually going to be teaching a class the 24th of February, just before we go to market, on how to stitch on a bag. I think I'm going to feature this chart to stitch on, to show you how to stitch on. So if you are interested, for retreat last year, we bought and gave as part of the gift for attending retreat the pumpkin colored mesh bags. So this would be perfect to stitch on it.
Plus,
or you could use any of the other colors because we have them all. And we have the 3-bag set as well.
Yep.
So you could stitch, nice. And if you wanted to stitch on one of the smaller bags, you could take one of the motifs. There's 2 smaller charts available to stitch on. Now, this requires pearl cotton, so if you want to participate in the class, you need to let me know, because I need to order pearl cotton in the appropriate colors so that you can stitch on the bag, because the mesh bags require you use pearl cotton. The smaller ones, like this one here, that's on fabric, and that's using your
we used it at DMC.
Yeah, they probably use DMC colors
and weeks
and some weeks. Yeah, so you have options.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a fun class. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Pearl cotton on your bag, and then DMC for the.
Wait a minute. It says 1 strand of pearl cotton over 2 threads on the bag. It doesn't say what they used for the others. Belfast linen. same colors, but with regular floss. She used regular floss on the fabric. So, and then we got this one from Twin Peak Primitive. We thought that was really cute. The snowman on the goose, called Meredith. So that's a new chart that's in. You go ahead. You do your pile.
People have this came in the Christmas box,
the holiday mystery box. Yep.
And a couple of people when they came that did purchase the box had these, and they were using them.
They love them.
So they asked. So we brought. We've got 3 colors, and they're so now we're going to sell them in the shop.
They're great for holding your scissors. You can put your square in it.
It's nice. It's got the little fingers
and
in it.
And you can probably, I would imagine you can use, because I haven't opened one yet, but we'll probably open one, and you could probably put a package of needles or whatever else. But
yeah, anything you want to stand up. The
fabric of the month for January arrived while we were closed. We will be sending these out this week for anyone who is part of fabric of the month. Fabric of the month is
vanilla cream.
It's called Vanilla Cream,
which is pretty.
It's beautiful, buttery, very light, creamy color. Very pretty.
This is 14.
Available in all sizes, 14, 16, 18, 20 Ada, and then 20, 30, 32, 32 Lugana, and 28 and 32 Lugana, and I believe we have some 32 linen as well. Possibly 28, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's pretty. The linen is very pretty.
It's a fat quarter that you get every month, delivered to your door. And they arrive to us towards the end of the month.
Yeah, because they came on Thursday.
Yeah. So they come towards the end of the month, and we get them sent out to you as soon as they arrive.
Or if you want Saturday, I'll have, because that's most likely what I will do today. I will package it all up, pick it up when you come in on Saturday.
Yep, we'll get it all packaged up, ready to go. And I'll get that loaded up onto the system so that if anybody wants to purchase, you can order and we'll get them out to you. And our bag of the month has arrived for February. Deb does a wonderful job choosing fabric. We love Deb Walker. We are carrying her bags as part of the project bag of the month again this year. She does such an awesome job with them.
Isn't that pretty?
It's a lovely, lovely color. She tends to match up the fabric with something going on during the month. So last month it was snowmen. This month she did hearts for Valentine's Day, and I just love the fabric. I just love it. The bigger hearts have a little rosebud or flowers in the center. It's just a darling bag, and pretty. I'm telling you, everybody loves these things. I only have like 1 or 2 left from last month. Yeah. Where did I put them? Oh. Here's last month's. We only have a couple left of these.
Actually, that's the only one left.
I have 2.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, there's 2 of them here. And they are just the cutest. I don't know where she finds the fabric, but she just finds the cutest fabric. So all the rest are gone. So those are the only 2 left. It features a chart from Sister Lou Stitches. This was the chart for last month. We're waiting for this month's February's to arrive. It should get here any day now. And she's doing a separate twist on her her little mouse buddies are going on a trip. Patty and Charlie are going on a trip. So it's really cute. Very, very cute. And she brought a book. Oh, she brought a book. Yes, you're going to love it. It's a really pretty, it's like a light buttery yellow. It's called Vanilla Cream. And it's beautiful.
Yes.
You'll love it.
Actually, yes, you will.
It's a great color. All right. So what do you got for books?
Actually, I did the
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of her bags. Guess what it is?
So much junk in this.
It's the bag that sheets come in.
Yes.
Well, you can use anything for a project carrying bag,
but it holds
a lot.
Yes.
So what are we working on?
What I did was I brought my working copy, but I can't show you the working copy. New York Dreamer. I keep looking at it, and when we go to do the floss tubes, I keep moving it. So what I did was I just bit the bullet. I finished one of the projects that I had to do for here, and it was the stitching.
I do like the color.
It's stitching for the class that you're going to teach. I did the models that she's going to finish. So what I did was I didn't do it on the fabric that she called for. I wanted it to stand out, to stand up and be a stand. So I did the little snowman, and he's not so little when he's like this. Is that in frame?
Yep.
Okay. And that's an easy stitch.
Now, do you have to back stitch around the edge of them?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I need to know because you're probably going to make me finish it.
So that's the little snowman, but he's actually almost the size. He's actually almost the size. This size is almost this size. Because when I did it, I'm doing it on just a simple white. And I'm not going to lie, I was being lazy.
What size did you use?
I did it on 14.
14 count, Ada.
And this little one is almost the size of the big one. But I wanted them big.
The pattern calls for 32 count fabric.
And I did him on 14 count. So he's
He's
bigger.
A little bit bigger. Yeah.
But I think he's cute.
I think he's cute too. I can't wait to see him done up.
And I did it on white because
when you didn't want to have to do all the stitching
in the background. So I'm not going to lie.
Smart girl.
I was
Smart
lazy.
girl.
So now I'm doing the bottom of I'm starting the big one, the bottom part.
This guy.
And that's what I'm doing. And
that's going to be really cute.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I can't wait to see those done up.
And
can't wait to do them up.
my rat's nest of threads.
Oh, those aren't bad colors.
No,
those are pretty decent.
Yeah. But I played with the whites because I wanted the whites to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you this. That's the snowflakes.
Yeah. But that's pretty.
I like it. Very pretty.
Which one is it? It's the
Sullivan's
equivalent of DMC 927.
But when you do, because I have a pole lamp behind me because that's more than what I need for, and I usually leave it on the lowest setting.
You use the pole, huh?
Yeah, I use the pole. God, you ain't right. You ain't right. But that's and it looked green. And
it does look green.
When I turned it up, it looked turned it up, and then it started to look gray to me. And this is the other color that the big snowman
looks green. Yeah,
that does. But
when you put it on the white, it looks like a bluish.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the problem I had with that the box that you're gonna. It kept reading green to me, and I kept saying, "Ooh, I don't like it." And I changed the fabric on it. That's why you've got 2, soon to be 3.
Yes.
So, but and now I stopped. I ran out of little containers. So, my daughter,
do I need to find a new product to carry in the shop?
So my daughter, for Valentine's Day, because she knows I'm picky about the socks I wear, you
wear Bombas.
So she goes to me, "Here, Mom, for Valentine's Day," because the box has a heart on it.
Yeah.
So it's a pull-out drawer.
Oh, nice.
Type thing, and it's really good cardboard.
Yeah.
So
Bombas is a nice brand. Yes. They donate.
Yes.
For every sock you buy, or underwear you buy, they donate.
Well, they had a field day because I got a box of socks from Erica for Valentine's Day. My sister-in-law Donna got a box from Erica for here, and then Erica got a box for her.
Oh, nice.
So all 3 of them, I told all 3 of them, I want all 2 of them, my sister-in-law and Erica, I want the box. But I stopped. But it's nice. I got my little scissors in it. And this is what I use. I use this.
We have
when
those
I count.
Too.
Yeah, when I count,
we have those.
I like to which we carry here. The little test tubes.
Yeah,
I call them
the test tubes to keep your needles in.
Right, because it doesn't look good when I say to the ladies, I could tell who was here Wednesday night because I could tell by the needles. So my needles travel in a container, which we have here. And I have multiple ones. And there are multiple sizes in here too. My light up threader. And my little...
It's always fun to see what other people carry around with them, isn't it?
And my little head shears. That's what Vince calls them, my little... They look like, when you go to cut a tree down.
Oh, yeah.
The little pruning.
We call them nippers.
Yes. I carry.
Where are the nippers?
The nice thing is with these, if I lose them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're not that expensive. And then I did have wax in here, but I don't know where the wax is. And then whatever else I need. Like my original thought was the spools of thread.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which we use to do
we use sulky on this one. We use the sulky thread. So you only have to use one strand to complete this.
Yeah. I wanted it to put in here. So when I use it, it doesn't, because it rolls all in my bag, mm-hmm. and it drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. So I figured this is perfect to mm-hmm. put them in here and keep them together. Mm-hmm. So we are not carrying Bomba socks. I'm just saying. We are not. But that's what I was doing. I finished off, and I wanted to, but I don't want to show the pattern. So, I can say it because it's already passed, but I went to another book sale and again went way overboard. Went so overboard that I like to collect little kids pop-up books. Mm-hmm. I put a bunch of those, and I've been for the last 3 years collecting Nancy Drew.
Oh yeah, I used to read Nancy Drew. Well, I would read them and read them and read them and then read them again.
They're now, Nancy Drew is now they're considered classics.
Yeah.
So there's a table set up just for those, and I make a beeline. And yes, that's where I almost got into the fight the last time. So I bought a whole bunch of, picked up a bunch of Nancy Drew. It's nice because they literally have the original covers on them too.
Wow.
Yes. And I don't mind paying, the price isn't that bad either. Well, I went to the library sale, and then I came and I went grocery shopping on Friday. And then we were driving home, and Vince had said to me, where else do we need to go? And I go, no, let's just go home. And 2 stops before the turn to go to the library, I go, oh my God, I forgot my classic books. So we had to go back the second time to the library. So once got me through like maybe 5 books. The second time through, it got me another 5 books. And Vince goes to me, I thought you were just picking up the classic ones. Nah, that didn't work. I could do a lot of damage in 10 minutes. But I bought this book.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I like it a lot.
Isn't it pretty?
Love that bell. Love the jingle bell.
And I'm not going to lie. I bought it just for this pattern. That and a bird. That and the bird.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. I just thought that was. And that, I've been noticing that pattern is coming back. I don't want to bend it back too far because I don't want to. Yeah, the pattern's not in, right?
No, pattern's not in.
But it's pretty, and I really and then it's got some smalls in it.
Those are like the antique ornaments.
Yep. And I thought that was nice.
Yep.
The little tiny ones.
Yep.
And I even look at this. Look how they finished them.
I have that trim.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty how they did it? It's just a simple hoop finish.
It's a braid. It's just a different type of braiding. I have it from when I was doing the reenacting hat making and stuff.
But if you get the ornament of the month, you know how to do it. Do the round to make that ornament.
Oh crap. That's what I got to do. I got an email, and if she's watching, I apologize. I need to get the how to make buttons video. I got to get that up because somebody had asked about it. Sorry, been a little crazy busy, but I will get that up. All hail the queen of the books. Love you, Paula.
I do. But the second reason why I got the book, because there is in the book, there's a bunch of butterflies.
Oh,
and we all know that's as soon as I finish doing for the 3rd time that pattern, because the first one was fun. The second one was like, oh God. Now the 3rd one is like, oh my God, what was I thinking when I volunteered to do that? But
we don't normally do 3 models, but unfortunately this required
3. Yes. 3. But this book has a lot of butterflies in it. And nice. I am going to do, as soon as I can, I'm going to finish Christmas Parade, the stitch along. And then I want to do Sarah Did the Butterfly. And I wanted to get some ideas on how to to do the different butterflies in it. So to choose color and stuff out of there. So that was the second reason why.
Very cool.
And if I didn't go back the second time to get what I wasn't supposed to get, I would have never seen this book because I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I made a beeline for it. I almost fell too.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because I run. When Vince says to me, I'll wait in the car, you've got 10 minutes. Vince means 10 minutes. So when I go through, it's always at a run. It's always, and I'm running, like going through, and then I'm like, okay, I got to get the books. And I just died. And I'm very stealth. And I surprised myself how limber I am because I can move. I just don't choose to move that often, that fast. But when I have to, it's there.
All righty. Well, we are done for this week. So we will see you again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Don't forget Saturday.
And come and see us on Saturday. Come have lunch with us.
And then you can't go wrong with the patterns.
No, we've got a lot. So,
and I brought some books in too. So some of the books that I have home.
So there you go. Good reason to come in. So see y'all next week. Ta-ta for now.